Hello, everyone, and welcome to the chat. I'm very, very happy to have you here, and welcome. I am Jason the Nice One, and welcome back. Tonight, we are very excited that we are doing a tribute to the late, great Roger Corman, who recently passed away. A very sad loss to the world of cinema, particularly in horror. He was a great B-movie, horror movie director. He really was responsible for a lot of careers. And tonight we're going to be doing a watch party for probably one of I think my all-time favorite horror film of his, the B-movie classic, the 1960s, The Fall of the House of Usher. This was actually again released in 1960. They don't make them like they used to here. This was a very typical gothic type horror. It was very popular in the 60s. And he brought a lot and paid homage to the Hammer films as well as Dark Shadows, and all that. A lot of those type of gothic horror type films and television series. He really played well for that. He really played homage to that, and I love that. He also was a director that also used unknown talent. He didn't care if you were a star. He wanted to give everyone a chance. He wanted to specifically use unknowns in his, especially in his ladies, women that were not given a chance. They were not given a chance because they weren't beautiful. He used them a lot and made stars out of all of them, all male and female. Also, he loved using new talent everyone in directing, in cinematography, and all the different areas, costume design, all those things. He used new talent, always trying to find new talent. He used his friends. He had a lot of closer friends, but also gave new people a chance. If you liked you and all that, and you expressed interest in working with him, he would find a way to get you into one of his films. So it was amazing. It's amazing. He went down as an acting. Probably most of us where I saw him as a cameo is his famous cameo in Scream 3. In the scene where the Roland Bridge was talking to all the producers, the studio heads, why do you have to shut my picture down? And he was there. He was there. Roger Corman, and it was so great to see him in that. I loved that moment. It's one of my favorite cameos in all the Scream series was Roger Corman's cameo. And so that's really exciting. I'm very, very happy that's where I saw him first. And The Fall of the House of Usher was the first film I ever saw. So I saw that originally when I was, you can believe this or not, in the Bible Belt at my elementary school when I was in 6th grade. They would show the 5th and 6th graders horror films. I mean, seriously, folks, seriously. Look, I loved them. I remember there was so much fun hearing all the girls scream and all that, and the guys scream and all that. It was just, this movie for me was very, very terrifying. Nightmarish. There are dream sequences in this film that absolutely just will stay with me forever. Images that just burn into my memory. Gave me nightmares. They were so stunningly, with the advent of Technicolor. He used Technicolor in great ways to evoke mood and all that so very well. And he was a master at that. And scene design and lighting and all that, and the colors he even used on film. He also was very adept at not just the imagery, but also mood, creating a mood with music as well. He also used stock footage. It's another way he saved a lot of money. He saved money. He didn't care about budget. Everything was done on the same sets. He just adapted them. Same sound studio, same sound stage. Any type of build a castle. These movies like this were based in Gothic castles in America. And then this one's Edgar Allan Poe, famous writer, the Mask of the Red Death, Cask of Amontillado, Pit and the Pendulum, all the Black Cat, the Raven, all these, the Telltale Heart, they're all based on Edgar Allan Poe's novels. It's all set in the Gothic era, in the Gothic era in America, and so a lot of these themes too as well. And so it's just amazing to me. I just absolutely um, what he did. And he got stock footage into burnings, sinking, earthquakes. He always used the same ocean shot, everything. A lot of his Edgar Allan Poe's novels were always set on Gothic houses and castles on the ocean. And so it was amazing. And so he did it. He was a master at it. That's what he did. That's what he did. And so I'd like to say a blanket welcome to those in the chat, as well as those that are watching this video replay. Thank you for your support and coming. No matter how you support this channel, I appreciate it. In any small way that you can. It's all value to me, and I so appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. It really doesn't. Didn't think that this would be a success. I was scared to do that. I'm very glad that I did. And I'm very glad that I'm here to share my love of show business. Again, film, television, and live theater. And so that's going on. I'm going to keep doing it as long as I can. I'm not going anywhere. So I'm very, very excited to be here and to do this for you. For those of you, if you haven't yet, please hit the like button. That's down below there. Please do that. That will does help the channel out, as well as subscribe if you haven't. We are now at 104 subscribers. We'll keep going. Our next goal is to 500. We'll get there. I'm not in any rush, and we'll get there. And that's a great. I want to thank to all the current subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. Subscribing to the channel will get you news notification of any live streams or anything being posted to the channel or events. Definitely you'll get that notification. YouTube does not spam. They don't. It's not what I would consider spamming. Also, sometimes what happens with YouTube, the notifications don't come through. So if you find a stream that you like, also please hit the bell icon. It's right next to the like button. That will send you a notification 1 minute just before the stream begins, so to remind you, oh, I got the stream. So you won't pretty much not a good chance that you'll get a notification. I would say 99% chance of getting a notification, so you won't miss the streams. But there's always replay. So in that case. Also, if you're interested in membership or new benefits for this channel, we have them. And as in this channel does have a Patreon. Down below in the description section, you will see the link to that. The lowest cost tier level is for one is one number one. It contains 98% of all the benefits available to members on this channel, as well as for 1 month. And it costs you less than a cup of coffee per day. Really good steal. So I would encourage you to do that. That helps the channel as well. Also, after this live stream, please leave a comment. That also helps with the channel as well. What that does is it helps the channel by encouraging YouTube, and YouTube makes a decision on how much further and how large they're going to go with their public publicity for this channel and the events. So that's so very important. That's why we emphasize that so much. And it doesn't cost you anything. It's a great way to support the channel, even if you don't have any way of becoming a member or through that. Also through super chats, we do have available as well. Down below, you can see the description there. It's available on Venmo. Hopefully, this coming Wednesday, Thursday-ish, I'll also be available via PayPal. You just click on that. When you click on the app for Venmo, to go ahead and search for that. My logo, my name, my username, whatever you want to call it, and that will get you there. What that does too, as well as in streams like this gives you the head of the line for any comments or questions you might have. But also, if you do have a question, please don't hesitate to put them in. I answer all of them. I try to. If I don't get to you, I will get to you after the stream is over. I promise I will get to you if you have any questions or concerns or anything that you would like, or comments or any suggestions you have for content. I've always looking to what my audience likes to watch and likes to see. Also, I have 2 links for two of my dearest friend content creators that exist here on You Know Them. I think I love them down below. Carrie from Poppin' the Popcorn and Kyle from Flet's Movies and Pop Culture 13. We've joined together for a new venture called K and J Reviews. We've been around for a little bit now, and we're doing just basically each week. One of us would pick the movie that we want to review, and we did the streaming on our channels. But we were trying now basically at this point to go ahead and get a dedicated channel just specifically for K and J Reviews. But unfortunately, our dear friend Kyle, he suffered an accident. He was choked while he was eating dinner, and it tore his esophagus. Awful, horrible, life-threatening injury. He went to the hospital. He was there for quite a few months, had 2 surgeries, but finally he's coming home this Friday. I'm so happy for him. I was so worried about him. Please keep him in your thoughts and prayers. I know would appreciate that. And but he's going to have to do a lot of physical therapy, so he's going to be out of work. So until further notice, all proceeds from super chats and as well as Patreon memberships, 100% of those will go to Kyle to help him with all the expenses that he has. And so any amount would be appreciated. Oh, please. And also, if you want to send any, you can send these during even super chats outside of a stream. Any questions, like I said before, or if you have any messages you want to leave for Kyle, please either email me at the official email address for this channel, jasontheniceone@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and message me. The links are there in either Instagram or Facebook Messenger as well. And I'll answer your questions as well as get those comments to Kyle. I think that's everything. Yep, I think that is. And yep, alrighty. And then also just to let you know that Knight was going to be here. He apologizes. He had some family issues he had to take care of. Everything's okay. He's okay. He just apologized. He wish he wanted to be here so bad, and we miss him. Hopefully we can get together soon sometime. Okay. Well, at this point, let me go over here and let's talk about how to get your own the services where you can obtain a copy of the film, this evening's watch party. It's searchable under the fall of the House of Usher in 1960. That's the version you want with Vincent Price. It's available on Amazon Prime. It's free with membership. You can also get a free trial, and then after the 7 days or whatever month, I think it's a month trial or whatever, you can always cancel. And then also it is free with ads on Freevee and Tubi. We won't be stopping or pausing or anything. We'll just keep going on. And if you ever need a timestamp during the watch party, don't hesitate to get in touch with me, and I'll get to post that in the chat for you. Also, it's available for purchase or rental on Amazon, the Apple TV app, which is formerly known as iTunes, Fandango at Home, formerly known as Vudu, Google Play Videos, and YouTube. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead, and for those of you that might be just coming in now, or those in the chat that will be coming in, I'm going to give you a few minutes to go ahead and get your film, your movie ready. I'm going to go ahead and give you set a timer here for 3 minutes. Alrighty, and that starts. There we go. And okay, just make sure that please remember that if you have seen The Fall of the House of Usher, please no spoilers in the chat, please. And also because you'll be warned, and if you continue to do that, you will be taken out. You'll be banned. I'm not going to put up with that as well as any type of. Please do not be rude or get personal or personal tags to anyone in the chat as well. Same things apply. I'm very, very serious. This is a safe space where opinions matter. Excuse me, people matter more than opinions. It's a safe space. So don't say what you will and comment. Do feel free to comment what you're seeing, what you're doing. And let me know in the chat if this is your first time. You're in for a great treat. A great, great treat. And please also don't forget to please turn on your closed captions, because we do talk to the film. We just want you to be able to see and hear the film. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and set up mine. I'm ready to go with that. All righty. Also, please stay tuned to the end of this. I'm going to announce some events that are happening with the channel. Soon, I'm going to announce those. I'm excited to make some exciting announcements for that as well. Okay, before we start, let's go ahead and let's do some stretching, okay? We'll get ready. We're sitting here. We're going to be sitting here for a couple hours. And this is basically almost a 2-hour movie. So let's go ahead and do that. All righty, here we go. Come on. All righty. There we go. And just a few more minutes, a few more seconds here waiting. That's fun. It's a fun new song I like to play. Get people up and pumping and ready to go. Get your popcorn, your snacks, your coffee, whatever you want, and drink, and we're going to have fun tonight. I know you're going to enjoy this, especially if you're a fan of gothic horror B-movies. You're going to be for a treat. Okay. Alrighty, we are ready to go. Okay. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown video. And then after that, I will go ahead and we'll start when I say play. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty, here we go. Play. The MGM logo. Classic. Okay, let's see what's happening here. I have a little problem here. Let's go ahead and hit pause on this. Hearing music, but I'm not seeing. I'm going to pause on that. All right, let's see what's going on tonight. Oh, we're having technical difficulties just everywhere. A lot of servers are down on these streaming services. Okay. That's on Freevee. So let me go ahead and go to Tubi. Oh boy, good old Tubi. Freevee's through Amazon. Amazon has glitches all the time, unfortunately. There we go. No, that's not it. That's the wrong movie. Okay, for some reason I thought it was available on Tubi. Well, I'm going to go ahead and real quick here. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Just one moment. Boy, we're just having a blast. Hey, I don't want to change the movie here on us, but let me go ahead real quick and try this. Sorry, folks, about that. All these streaming services. Today they've had a lot that I've been on down. Images and all that here. Let me try this one more time. See what let me try that. I own it on iTunes. So I was having problems like that because they were having streaming issues. Okay, let's. For some reason, let me start that again. I am so sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for that. This is actually Apple TV. It's for right now as iTunes. It's supposed to be a new one. It's just being a pain in the butt, but. Okay, looks like it might be working. Okay, I apologize. What I'm going to do is I hate to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and skip to a different one it has filmed. Another one that's really, really well done. I apologize on that. It's called The Pit and the Pendulum. This also stars Vincent Price, and you can get it on Tubi as well. So if you're on with Tubi, it's for free with ads. You can go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead. I'm going to try that. I apologize for that as well. Oh boy. Okay. I've never seen this much trouble before. Ever. There's at least one streaming service that works. So let me. Let's see if this is working. There we go. Okay. It's going to work. I apologize if you're hoping I haven't scared you away. Pinfield, this is just as well. Very, very 100% faithful to the book, which is very rare. I'm going to go ahead and give another 3 minutes here again to give everybody a chance to get that set up on Tubi. That's again free with ads. We'll just start from the beginning at 0. It's a really well done film. And, it's also MGM as well. Okay. Okay, that's 3. We'll start this timer again. Again, appreciate your patience. Give more time a chance to let people come on into the stream as well and replay and can get going. I appreciate your patience. Well, we're just waiting to go ahead and just give you kind of a lump sum on what we're doing this week. Tomorrow night, just want to remind you, we're doing great. Please don't forget our good friend Nightwatch Zone is going to come out. He is celebrating his 3-year channel anniversary. Please go over to his link. You will find his link to his page on the main page of my YouTube channel under Creator's Den. Just click on that and you'll be able to see his 3-year channel. Please come. I hope you'll come and help him celebrate his 3-year channel anniversary. Please hit the like button as well, subscribe, all that business or whatever, and please share that lecture to on social media. That'll get him some more members and get his channel going. He's a dear friend of mine, a dear friend to all of us in this community, one of the pioneers of this, what we call our safe space community. So please do that as well. Then on Saturday at 7 o'clock Eastern Mountain Time, and that's starting. I'm sorry, the nights are starting at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. At 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time, I'll be hosting my very first episode of JTN's anniversary watch parties, and it is the 45th anniversary of Alien. Ridley Scott, so we're going to be doing that. Very excited. And then on Memorial Day at 8 p.m. Actually, I'm going to be changing that to 7 p.m. Just one moment here, real quick. I'll do that. And that'll be at 7 p.m. Excuse me, not down. So I'm moving mine up a bit so that'll help more people. Don't be out so late. I'll be doing my very first, again, JTN's Memorial Day watch party. I'll be watching the 1976 World War II classic Midway. My father was at Pearl Harbor and fought in World War II, so I'm doing that as a tribute. Hope you'll join me if you have a chance during your festivities to join me. Then on Tuesday the 28th, I will be doing JTN Spring Fest, the final episode for this year, 2024. I'll be watching the 1986 horror comedy classic April Fool's Day, one of my personal favorites. And it's also available on Tubi. It's free. Also, I think Freevee as well, too, I think. So it's great on that. And then I'm trying to think on the... I think that's everything. Alrighty. And for the month of June, I'll be doing 2 events. I will be starting very first JTN's LGBTQIA plus Pride marathon. We'll be starting, and it's going to be in June. Just real quick here, I'm going to be putting my notes here. I appreciate your patience. I'm waiting here for a few seconds here while people come in. That one's going to be, of course, June on. So on episode 1 will be on Tuesday, June 4th, with 2020's Netflix version of the musical The Prom. It's a great one. I don't know if you've seen it. It is only available exclusively on Netflix right now. That's the only way you can get it. But this is the film version of the stage musical and of the same name. It's a great story about a lesbian high school student that wants to take her girlfriend to the prom. These four actors from Broadway come to help her out in their own befuddled way. And it's a great, heartwarming, and wonderful piece about belonging and that love is love no matter what. And it stars Meryl Streep and James Corden and Nicole Kidman, as well as Andrew Rannells as well. So that's really exciting. That's on the 6th, on the 4th of June. And then on June the 4th, excuse me. And the next Tuesday on June 11th, again, these are all going to be at 7 p.m. Not at 7 time. We'll be showing the touching and heartbreaking Call Me By Your Name. Beautiful film. It was nominated for Best Picture, the Oscar for Best Picture, and it's about a May to December romance in Italy, set in Italy between an older man and a younger young boy. And so it's amazing. And then on Tuesday, April 18th, we'll be watching the hilarious comedy The Birdcage. We all know with Robin Williams and Nathan Lane and Gene Hackman and Diane Wiest. Such a wonderful, wonderful comedy, and you'll love it. It's about if you don't know what it's about, it's pretty popular. It is basically a gay couple that Robin Williams' character had a child with a woman, and that she's getting married to a very good conservative, very strong conservative family, played by Diane Wiest and Gene Hackman, hilarious perfection. And so they get invited, and so all the mess ensues. It's wonderful. And we'll finally end up that this year's first ever JTN Pride Month marathon with wonderful comedy In and Out with Debbie Reynolds and Wilford Brimley and Tom Selleck as a man that comes out that Kevin Kline plays and that comes out at his wedding. It's hilarious comedy. So I hope that you'll enjoy that as well. And then also I'll be starting in June as well. I've been talking about it, bringing up and introducing musicals. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I'm really excited. And we'll be starting. It's called JTN's All the World's a Stage, a love letter to the theater. And this particular one will be musicals, the greatest sound in the English language. And this will be specifically about on stage musicals and what makes them work. And I know that people don't like them. They don't. Well, nobody breaks into song and that's real life. No, it requires suspension of disbelief. And I'll show you what the reason why it is. It's basically that the emotion is so high, and only through music can we get to know the true nature of what's going on inside the character's head, as well as the fact that we can do exposition and get explanations out in 2 minutes instead of 20 minutes, or the whole movie. It's great. You'll love it. And so that's going to be on Thursday, June 6th. Again, these will all be at 7 p.m. We'll be watching these are all captured live on stage in front of a live audience. 2023's original Broadway production with Sarah Bareilles. She composed the music and the lyrics, as well as the part of the script that we call a book in theater, in stage musicals. And she's also very well known. She is starring in the leading role of Jenna, and it's so exciting. I was there to see that. My granddaughter was playing a little cameo role at the end, very tiny little role. I was so excited for her. It's a beautiful musical about a woman that is basically in a loveless marriage, abusive marriage, and she has an affair. And she's surrounded by two very dear waitress friends that are also having their issues in relationships. It's just a wonderful, wonderful musical. I really enjoy it. Then on Thursday, June 14th, will be the 2019 London revival of 42nd Street. This is a classic Golden Age musical. It was filmed in London, a revival by one of the original cast members of the original production on Broadway. He's directing and choreographing. It's an absolute wonderful. It's a stage musical about a young girl that wants to audition and becomes the overnight sensation, overnight star. Rags to riches story. I know you'll love it. And then on Thursday, June 20th, we'll be doing the 2021 London revival of the great Cole Porter musical, Anything Goes. And this is a perfect example of musical comedy, very similar to the Pirate movie, those things like that, Xanadu, some of my favorites, and Grease 2, just nonsense. The plot stops for a musical number. It's so much fun. This great guilty pleasure. and that's great. That's going to be starring Sutton Foster. You probably know her from the Broadway productions of Shrek and a lot of different movies. And I can't think. That's Pushing Her Daisy. One of those television series where she was a dance teacher that came to teach dance. It's great. She's wonderful. And then also, finally, to end that this year's on episode 4 will be done on Thursday, June 27th, with the 2024 original London production of Kinky Boots, based on the film by the same name. And it's about a young factory worker that doesn't want to take over the family business of making shoes. So he goes off to marries his girlfriend, young high school girlfriend, childhood girlfriend, and they go off to London, and he dies. And he has to come back and realize some hidden to take over and save the factory. And somehow he finds an idea of being able to make these great boots for drag queens, this local drag queen club, and they both, and he's also black, and they just to learn one another about tolerance and how all the things that we have in common. Wonderful musical. I know that you will like it so much. I think that's everything. I appreciate your patience. The timer's up. We're ready to go. Thank you for your patience. All right, I'm going to do that incredible thing again. Real quick, we'll start this. Also, I know just before I might forget, going to the chat here, and wonderful to see us up here in the chat. Welcome. It's wonderful. We're going to watch the let me get this real quick. Pardon me for 1 second. Let me get the information up here. 1961 version of the Pendulum with Vincent Price. And again, that's available on Tubi. On Tubi for free. And stars Vincent Price. And then also, so that's what we'll do as well. Mm-hmm. So that's what we'll be doing there. Okay, I'm so glad to have you here, Paul. So very glad. You're very welcome to. I'm so glad that you're here. Also, and I love you too, Paul. You're wonderful. I'm so glad that you're here again. It's very nice to see you as well. Definitely, always, as always. Oh, I appreciate you love this channel. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. If you ever have any suggestions for movies, please do. Please do at any time. You can leave it in the comment in the comments. You can also email me at the channel's official email, jasontheniceone at gmail.com, or my Facebook Messenger or Instagram. Those are in the chat as well. And I'll certainly take any suggestions. You better believe it. And welcome to American Turkey Burger. So glad to have you here. So glad. Thank you. I'm so glad that you were there. And I really enjoyed it. He was such a wonderful person. He was introduced to me by Katie from Popping the Popcorn. And he's such a nice guy, very humble guy. And we're going to be getting, hopefully pretty soon, I'm going to be watching some of his films. And we're going to be doing some watch parties soon with him when I can get those scheduled with him. I'm very excited. He's free to come. He would love to come back for any watch party of any of his films as well. It's really exciting. And yes, please, again, thank you for reminding everyone. Let's get those likes up. That really helps the channel. All righty, let's get started. It's about time. So let me go ahead. All right, I'm going to do this one more time. The countdown, and after the countdown's over, I'll hit play. Say play, and we'll start. All right, here we go. Play. MGM, he's done him a lot. Oh, yeah, his very creepy. The music and the imagery, the colors, it's just so creepy. Again, I saw this at my elementary school when I was in sixth grade. Bible Bells, fifth and sixth graders being watching horror films. This is when I really started to love horror films when I saw these. Remember the screams, everything. It was so great. And again, this is based on the Edgar Allan Poe novel. He always took his time, set the mood. Very original. And here's actor John Kerr. He actually, you probably know if he was in the film version of the musical South Pacific. He played Lieutenant Joseph Cable. He always used the unknown actor, always did. He didn't want stars. He wanted to give everyone a chance. I always used the same stock footage, the ocean. Edgar Allan Poe always set things at castles, used the same castles all the time, and just changed the drawings or the sets. I always set them in an ocean and a castle, some type of mansion, set in the early 1800s of America, Edgar Allan Poe. This one is it's very unusual. It was 100% exactly like the novel. He kept faithful to the novel. American International Pictures. This is the Arkoff, Samuel Arkoff. There were two friends of theirs. Their daughters started their own production company. They only did one film, and that was the remake of The Haunting. And it was sad that it bombed. I had no problem. I loved the film. CGI didn't give me any problems. Brilliant original remake. Of course, Vincent Price, well known. Roger Corman started him in films. And all that. And he also, I first saw him. He started on horror. Vincent Price did in in uh, in this is not Fall House of Usher. Pit and the Pendulum. I'm doing great. We changed movies. Confused me. And he starred in the original The Fly, and he was a non-villain role. He was the brother of the main character, of the scientist. These same sets, dust, very cheap sets. Anytime you see a fire, house going on, a house burning down, same stock footage. You didn't need to spend a lot of money. You didn't feel you need to spend a lot of money. And the servant. This is another Barbara Steele. She was unknown at the time. She was probably, I don't think I know the most. You're familiar with the original, I can't remember who did it. The movie version of Nine, it's a musical with Daniel Day-Lewis. It was based on a movie called Eight and a Half. That's one of the big ones that she was known for. Very controversial director of that. He's known for having an affair with a minor. Again, he's known for South Pacific. And he also appeared on the television series Macmillan and Wife, The Streets of San Francisco. Barnaby Jones, Mod Squad, and Columbo. He's a huge television star. Adam 12, Peyton Place, Flipper, The Alfred Hitchcock Hour. Hey, welcome, Cal. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Glad that you came and decided to stay some time with us. And Cal, if you're here and wanted to stay with us, we are watching The Pit and the Pendulum, the 1961 version. You can get it on. They're listed at the bottom, but it's available on free with. There's Vincent Price. We all know and love him. And it's available on Tubi for free. And if you want to, we are about 6 minutes into the film. We just started. If you'd like a timestamp, please let me know. That's right. This wasn't set in America. This was set in Spain. You can tell by the costuming. That's how we actually had to change midstream because the streaming services that were not working. Most of them, the Tubi is the only one that's working for some reason. The original film, The House of Usher, didn't work on Freevee or Tubi, so I had to go with this one. I'll hope to follow The House of Usher sometime in the future. His old style Del Sart acting is amazing. It's also mystery too. Elizabeth Medina. Oh, I'm sorry, I was misusing this. This actually was loosely based. It's basically based. The Pit and the Pendulum. Actually, I remember now, right? If I remember, it's been a long time since I read it. It was basically a short story of a man that was being punished, tortured by the Spanish Inquisition. And so what it is, the pendulum that would cut you in half, torturing. How the whole experience of him getting closer and closer until finally he was rescued. When the Spanish Inquisition was defeated. So that's kind of his way of embellishing. He did a lot of that too as well. Sorry, folks, my memory isn't what it used to be. Getting my first break. Yes, definitely, Pat. It is a pure Pat Master. Again, welcome. I love it. And yeah, it is very much a work of art, pure art. He was a master. He did everything: scene design, editing, costume design. He did it all. For a poster, bam, so man. It's amazing. Yeah, the architecture. It's so sad. I always wanted to go to Spain. This actress playing the Doctor is Ante Carbone. He was probably known for the 1959 horror classic Bucket of Blood, 1961's Creature from the Haunted Sea, and 1960's Last Women on Earth. He was in a lot of the B movies. 1976 Vigilante Force. He was also in the TV series Tales from the Dark Side. The film, the television series, excuse me, The Paper Chase, Hill Street Blues, the soap opera General Hospital. Also, the television series, the Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew Mysteries, one of my favorites when I was a kid. Television series Macmillan and Wife, The Rockford Files, Police Story, miniseries Rich Man, Poor Man, The Streets of San Francisco, Barnaby Jones, Ironside, McCloud, very famous, all through a lot of television. The Man from Uncle, Bonanza, The Untouchables, those TV series, Twilight Zone, The Betty Hutton Show. Yeah, that's amazing. Amazing resume. You see the connection between uh, the story and the Spanish Inquisition. And, Edgar Allan Poe believed in the fact that houses were the thing that the deeds that happened, the evil deeds, stayed and permeated the place where it happened. It's a very common point that Edgar Allan Poe is focused on a lot. Excuse me, his flashback scenes were always in this color. This is Luana Ander. It's playing Catherine. She was probably well known for the 1993 film Nowhere to Run, 1969's Easy Rider, played Donna in The Last Detail, 1973. She's also in the television series Santa Barbara. A florist in 1990's The Two Jakes. Sarah Farrell in the television series Hunter. She's also played the Atlanta widow in the 1984 comedy Irreconcilable Differences. Rita Cahill in 1982's Personal Best. I also played Laura Guinness and A Little House on the Prairie, and Deborah in 1975's um, Shampoo, and Julie in Bonanza, Nina Loring in Ironside, and played several characters on Dragnet, and Maggie in Hawaii Five-O, the 1968 original series. So that's oh, ooh, what a horrible way to die. That was one of those famous torture devices used by the Spanish Inquisition. Vincent Price was a great character, great physicality in his roles, could play multiple roles, and was unrecognizable in them. What line two? Ugh. Ooh. Well, here we go. Ooh, look at that camera. So creepy. Bone shot. What a horrible thing for a child to see. His own mother and tortured by his father. Very compelling stories and characters that you care about, that you invest in. Yeah. We just love Tubi. The harpsichord. I love that sound. It's a really small little version of a piano. Very Renaissance period. This is set in the Renaissance period of Italy. Not Italy, Spain. Who's playing that? His sister played there. Hmm. The Thought Plickens. Okay, that's creepy. There we go. This was another theme Edgar Allan Poe used a lot, was about the fear of being buried alive. People would have bells attached to their tombstones and a string down into the coffin, so if they were they could ring the bell. Oh yeah, this is just terrifying, terrifying, bone chilling fear. It's horrible. Worst nightmare imaginable. Oh, oh. Okay, folks, I don't know, a little bit of internet, so I might leave you for a moment, but you will not lose it. I will be back quickly. I just have to reset my computer. Be right back. There we go. I'm back. That was quick, actually. I didn't have to restart. I have to restart StreamYard. And there we go. It worked. Good old technology. Yes, Pat Master, that flashback color alteration, it is very clever, very, very clever. Yeah, the women in his films were gorgeous. Hollywood's just their idea of beauty has always been skewed, always has been. Yeah, change it. Yeah, never did. They never changed. Yeah, it did. The clothes fashion never changed it in the flashbacks. Yeah, yeah, it's no, they did. It was amazing. Yeah, yeah, that would be, wouldn't it? Yeah, but it would get people's attention. They would go ahead and dig them up, and a lot of lives, thousands and thousands of lives, tens of thousands of lives saved were saved because of that. Some unfortunately weren't. They got to them too late, but it was a safeguard that actually was worth trying, and it works sometimes. That was that's a popular way of doing those cobwebs is cheesecloth, stretching it. And you get kids that did haunted houses. That's a real nice dime store way of doing spider webs. Red herrings. We love red herrings. Yeah. Edgar Allan Poe was big on psychoses, mental illness, because nobody knew anything. Medical science had no clue back then. It didn't what it was. Modern psychiatry has not, it was not up to par yet. Yeah. Even though it's considered disrespectful, but hmm, that's going to be a lot of stone to pick through. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want my relatives be buried in the basement of my house. Thank you. Cemetery. You do the same thing. They have those mausoleums at the cemetery. People do a lot of strange things when they mourn. Uh, the, the mortician that worked on my parents um, over here in American Fork, Utah, where I live, he he experienced one time a widow wanted to see the embalming of her husband done. Oh, that wow! I feel so bad for people when they're grieving like that. You just don't know. Oh, that poor woman. That's just creepy. I hate basements to begin with. I think I all do because of horror films. That's why people, like these older generation, has poor eyesight. It's because that candlelight and that torch is so bad on their eyes. Edgar Allan Poe could write some really bone-chilling horror stories. Oh, that's one of my favorite horror authors. Those pickaxes are heavy. Oh, PTSD trauma can really do a lot of horrible things to children. Ooh, oh, he buried her alive. Mm. No wonder he didn't want to do that. Yeah, the suspense. Roger Corman, he took a lot of homage to Hitchcock, the master of suspense, in this. Oh, can you imagine the sixth graders watching a corpse and a dead, rotting corpse? Ugh, what a horrible thing to show. Oh, oh, she was buried alive. Oh, I haven't seen this in such a long time. This has been almost like a first time watch for me. Okay, he's gone. Oh, I think I know. Ooh, I hope what's going to happen is not going to happen. Oh, these people are all in danger if it's true. Mortal danger. Dead people walking. Oh, oh that poor man. What a horrible thing to have to deal with. Oh boy. No, no, of course not. Okay, Pop. Well, thank you for coming, dropping by. I love you. Miss you. I don't know if you're gonna stay and watch whatever. I do have links to where you can find them, and one timestamp. But it's good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. We had to change films. This is available on Tubi. The streaming services weren't working tonight for a lot of most of them haven't been, so I had to do this by Tubi. Good old Tubi. So this is the 1961's Pit and the Pendulum. This is here's the timestamp if you want it, and that's we're about 52 minutes into it. It's so we probably have about 53, 53 minutes 28 seconds left in this film. Oh, I think what's going to happen is going to happen. Please no. Dear good Lord and butter, please no. Again, it has to deal with trauma. PTSD can make you do anything, anything to relieve yourself of that trauma, to get rid of it. Maybe it's the ghost of his mother. Ooh. Okay, now he's locked in. Whoopsie. That's shadows. Let's see. A little bit of Saw influence here too. James Wan was a fan of the old classic gothic horror films. See, that's suspense again. Hitchcockian influence. Slow burn. Taking on a road and like a roller coaster, all of a sudden go the other way. Oh. Rats! Ah! That's a famous trope. Maybe a horror movie. See, just when we're getting to the good place. Thank you, Tubi. Some of these commercials are sort of entertaining. Oh, oh, I'm afraid it is what I think it is. Oh. As a kid, it's just one of those moments of we all did it. We've all done it. Oh, jeez. Scared the shit out. Jump scare. That's a good one. Didn't see that one coming. Sub, subvert expectations. That's Craven. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is like a first time watch. Can't remember what happens here. Is that who I think it is? She's come back for revenge. You're a dead man walking. It is his wife. Okay. His wife and him have been having an affair. Oh, here we go. I think what I think is going to happen is going to happen. Yep. Nah. Now I remember. Okay, he has gone. Nope. Goodbye. So long. See ya. I I have left the building. Heart attack. Stroke. Jezebel. Shouldn't be judging. Yep. What I originally thought. He's gonna how to get rid of the pain. He is avenging the death of his mother. I'm gonna get back at my father, make him punish him for what he did to my mother and caused me all this trauma. Ooh. Yep. Getting rid of his revenge for his, getting revenge for his mother. Revenge for his mother. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh. Yep, there's it's dad. I'm going back and forth here. I love it. This archaic ending. I don't know. Revenge for his mother. Here we go. The pit and the pendulum. Oh no. Oh no. If I think it's going to happen, I don't want to see it. I really don't. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. Run away. Go. Go. Now. Go. Dead man walking. Go. Oh. Oh, there's the pendulum. To force people into confessing their sins. Ooh, the Spanish. Ooh. Is it still? He's getting revenge on his dad? I still think it's for his mother. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Another different trope back from 1960 is the woman rescues the man. Well, that was, yeah. See, now you couldn't escape. Either you confess or you die. Can you imagine being oh. Yeah, Saw took its influences from this. Uh, oh, again, the cinematography. Brilliant. This would slowly lower it. Oh, cruel, unusual punishment. I can't remember who I defeated the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, oh. Thank goodness there's still somebody amount of strength that can rescue him. Let's hope. Oh, please. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm not Catholic. It never hurts. Oh, I hate torture, porn torture. Ooh, what a horrible way to go. Oh, but the closeness, the disorientation. You're feeling. Oh, there we go with the color. Yeah, just the disorientation. You're experiencing what he's experiencing. Oh, I'd have been out. I'd have been gone. Run, hurry, get there, dad, nabbit. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Ah, oh, those murals. Oh, stop it, yes. Get him. Throw him down that pit. Mm. Okay, now get that stopped. Okay, now stop that. Now get it up, get it up. Oh, I still have a pulse. Yeah, blood back then was red paint. Whew. Yay! Oh, mm. What a closing show. What a close up. Yeah. Lock it for good. Seal it up. Oh. Agony of my soul found vent in one loud, loud, and final scream of despair. Yeah. Awesome. Bravo. His movies were classics, masterpieces. Roger Corman knew what he was doing. So too bad that we lost him. I'm sure he had a lot more to do, a lot more. And he's responsible for the career of course, Vincent Price, really famous. His first big lead role. He helped Ron Howard make his directorial debut as Ron Howard or somebody else, another director he did. I can't remember. But he's responsible for a lot of other actors too. Jack Nicholson was in the Little Shop of Horrors, which the musical is based on. Jack Nicholson played the dentist's patient, who was played by Bill Murray in the movie version of the musical. His influence was absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Wow. I'm so glad that you are here. Thank you all for being here and for your support, as well for those of you that have been in the replay. Thank you again for your support. All your support, no matter how you do it, is so appreciated. And again, stay tuned again for tomorrow. And again, don't forget Night's 3-year anniversary stream tomorrow night. And then join us back on Saturday for our opening episode of our new JTN's anniversary watch parties. We're watching Alien for its 45th anniversary. So hope you'll join us for that as well, and stay tuned to the channel. A lot more great things are happening. And again, thank you so much again for being here. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, as well as leave a message in the comments. That helps the channel as well. And just one last thing before we leave, just please remember that, and don't ever forget this: that you are enough. You are more than enough. It is amazing how enough you really are. And don't ever forget that this world needs you in it. You have a special place in this world. And all that. You have so many lives and a mission to fulfill. There's a reason why you're here. Don't ever forget that. You are that, again, of infinite worth. And please don't let any of the foolishness out there steal your bliss. Until next time, this is Jason the Nice One. Talk with you soon. Peace. Love you all.